Okay.
The incorrect dash.
We're at the law offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, though... Wait. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Director's alibi. Been looking for a couple months. Even Amazon didn't have it. Did you end up finding it from like a smoke shop kind of thing? Wait, what? The people in power can just change the rules to benefit them? Shocking, right? What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? I mean, to be fair, she wasn't there for any of that, so... Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP, Powers, right. Okay. 18mm male. Oh, interesting. Yeah, whenever we need stuff for our rig, I usually get it from like 420 Science. Okay, let's go back to the studio. Oh good, old bag. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo! She's alive. She wasn't saying anything. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Red flags. Director Manila. Would talking to Will help with possible motive? Wait, who's Will? Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Look, we don't need to kink shame people. Will's the one in jail, right? Yes.
For helpful guidance, it looks like the employee area is the next area.
Okay, I'm not there yet. Don't tell Maya about kinks. Why? Okay, about Mr. Hammer. Arg, I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yar! No, 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 touch it. Eek. Gumshoe, get the fuck out of here. How are you still employed? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. Okay. I suppose it's the actor in me. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. He's literally waiting for us to leave. Sneak by you, maybe to avoid your crazy, right? She was obsessed with him. Like, that would check out, honestly. Oh, okay. Going to the desk. Love it. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color all right. As anticipated. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. What? Talk about burns, pal. Wow. The fury of Edgeworth. Crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yup, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim! So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Found on a table in the employee area, bears Jackhammer's fingerprints. Oh yeah!
Bears prints or jackhammers?
I don't think we need to go back in the dressing room. Okay, no, we don't need to be in here. Let's go back to the main gate. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer? Let's go see. There's a big question that I don't think anyone has asked yet. If Jackhammer was wearing the other guy's costume, was he the intended victim? I mean, that's a good question. It could have been the other guy that they were trying to kill. Oh, here she is. She's out here ready. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? How do you just not respond to people? Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Fae blood speaks to me. I know it! I know it! Oh dear. Director Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Okay. That's an opium pipe, in case anyone cares. What? Am I supposed to present something to her? No. But we think she did it. Well, maybe... Did I need to go in the trailer, though? Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Oh, hydrate. Thanks, Llamas. I mean, Momo, she was very weird about, like, making us shut up so she could continue watching the clouds. I don't think it's that far-fetched. Okay. Still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai. Got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. We just have already, like, looked at these. I'm confused.
Simple.
Yeah. Is this a money laundering scheme? The set backdrops look pretty cheap, right? Is she accusing using the studio to launder money? And Jack knew. Maybe. Will doesn't clearly unless he knows, and we have to go talk to him. I'm thinking out loud. Sorry, that's okay, Momo. I appreciate it. I don't think we need to talk to her, no. I'm just examining a bunch of stuff I've already examined.
Chat about it. We're gonna get to sleep. Superintendent's here.
No, she's not.
Did you speak to Gumshoe about Edward?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, he's here though. Yeah.
So you have to sleep. Maybe you already did that. Go to the main gate and talk to him.
I did. I just tried that.
Does she have any?
No. Can you go to the detention center?
Yes.
I guess so. I haven't tried to go there in a bit. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. See, I keep forgetting his name is Will because they call him WP. Let's make it count. Jabba, hi! How are you? Great to see you. How's our favorite pixie doing? Alright, he says yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha ha ha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, there's some stuff we can ask him about. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Ah, you better elaborate. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. So she probably told him to murder him and he did it, yeah? I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Ever, right? Pixie's sleeping on my wife's lap. Super cute. Oh my god. Cute on cute. I love it. Pixie really needs all the kisses. Please tell me she gets all the kisses. She gets all the kisses and cuddles. Oh, sweet baby. We love to hear it. Was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? Well, then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business, but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Yeah, she has a motive. She didn't like him. 5 years ago. Okay, this was helpful. Back to the studio. Still nothing here, though.
Maybe you can present something to the director lady, I guess.
Here's Penny. Okay. I was like, let me just try going back here after having gone there. Okay. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. Bitch, you say you're cleaning a lot, and yet nothing gets cleaned. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... Jabba! Jabba, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. What the heck? Who do we get? Lil Junko, Soul Sting, Whole Letter E, Sweet, and Binary Dragon. Oh, what amazing hits. Jabba, thank you so much. All of the hype. All of the hype. Oh my goodness. Thank you so, so much. You're the best. I hope that you're having a great night. Oh my goodness. You're too nice to me. Too nice. Hell yeah, log. Why is that? Why did that quote come up? Oh, you can kind of see through this top of the Switch controller. I like it. I like it. Give me N64 vibes. Okay, I got way too excited about that. Sorry. Destroyer, how's it going? I guess WP won't be using it anymore. Oh my god, wow. What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh, I thought he went to Studio 1? He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. Does this have to do with the incinerator, perhaps? They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Last episode. What do you mean, Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids' shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids' shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. Oh, I'm missing stuff in the chat. Wait, Momo, I don't know. This is my first play. No spoilers. If there's balloon poop, if there's balloon boobs, let me find that out. Let me find that out later. I've become horizontal llamas. If you fall asleep, I hope that you have a good sleep. The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh no. I don't know what we were talking about because the chat.
Present path to glory.
Oh. Take that. And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. I mean, 5 years ago wasn't that long ago, but... Oh, no. Okay, let's go talk to her. Oh, yep, cutscene. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Okay. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to. Her name is Penny Nichols? Oh my god. Alright. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during the filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers, dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? We got proof.
We want to go to the charm shop.
Present that. Here's my proof. What's a little empty pill bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Power? Well. Here's this. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer, rest your soul. Miss Oldbag. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag, you're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag, hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Shows an accident involving Jackhammer. But what does that have to do with anything?
Go back to Studio 2 and present the photo to her.
Ah. Okay. Paparazzo. Is that what one is called?
Let's load up.
Oh, there was an ad going and I didn't know.
God damn it.
Well, sorry, friends. Paparazzi's plural. I didn't realize. Okay. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Why is he so bad at names? He's even worse than me. Right, anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Then we go on in the trailer. Really, we don't know what's in the pipe. For real, it seems opium-ish. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. Humph. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him, and to think it was just an accident? Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? On purpose? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
We got the entire
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys? Where are these boys just coming from? She said boys and these 4 fucking men just come out of nowhere? Where'd they come from? Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
Who are they? Yakuza indeed!
I guess I should
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. Shit! They said Control Alt Delete and
Okay,
task
so
your life.
navigate all of those.
What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What?
Go back.
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Yeah, no, these guys ain't killing me. Tell me why.
That doesn't.
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
Okay.
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No. Hold it right there. Oh, it's Gumshoe. That's why she wanted to go inside. She didn't want the fucking cops lurking around. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me. Now. He's vaguely competent, right? Who knew? Humph. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued! Oh my god.
This is the last part of this correct case.
Do you want to take a break before it?
If you want to.
Okay.
Let me figure that.
Incompetency. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Is her dress just sewn to have boob socks?
So,
It might
why don't you go ahead
be.
and save, and then we'll go ahead.
It might
Maybe
be.
we'll break.
Yeah, let's save. I'm gonna take a break before our last day in court, I believe.
On the last
Blue!
next raid, so we're gonna take a quick break, walk around.
I just have to save it a
A
second
little bit of
time.
a stretch break
Yeah, I
before
need to
we
stretch a
start.